Still on the aftermath of the recorded conversation between the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the general overseer and founder of the Living Faith Church, also known as the Winners Chapel, Bishop David Oyedepo. This conversation got leaked as early as yesterday, and still on that, controversies have trailed this particular trend, and we at Nation's Voice Tower feel and deem it fit to look at the analytical point of view pertaining to this leaked audio conversation. All right. Yes. First of all, if you've been following the trend of events today, you will know that different spokespersons belonging to the Labour Party, especially the Labour Party's General Secretary, has come out to play down different possibilities of the fact that this recorded audio is belongs actually to their principal, Peter Obi. Mr. Farouk Umar, one of the members of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council and also the National Secretary of the Labour Party, came up on air to clarify the fact that this particular leaked audio conversation is termed, doctored, and fake, according to the Labour Party National Secretary. Today, after watching this video about what he said about this leaked audio, we're going to analyze gradually the effects of the political propaganda and the effects of this particular trend on the obedience and their movement, and its aftermath effect on everybody that has really been a supporter of Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and also people who feel he is actually the best candidate for the job, and he has no indelible mark in his record, neither has he a skeleton in his cupboard. When we come back, we'll talk more.
So that statement or that conversation by our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, with Bishop, honestly, it's a fact. We don't believe it, and we are ready for it. We have been informed, we have heard, we have it on record that the APC spokespersons have dared the obedient that they are going to see, media attack. So this is not news to us. We just throw it under the carpet, and we don't need to. You see, if not because of the religious coloration of the audio, it is nothing. What is there about it? Okay. He is a candidate. We have seen a candidate who have, stood in a podium or in an audience in his own region to clamor for candidature, that those people should support him. We have never seen Peter Obi campaigning for disunity, divisiveness. We have followed Peter Obi on almost all the campaign that he has gone all over the country, and I've seen how he's campaigning for peace, for unity, for the country, to unite. Well, for them to come with this, cheap blackmail, well, no, the Nigerians are not going to take it. We, the obedient, are ready for them. We're not going to listen for them.
You're also alleging that the media aides of the APC have threatened that they were going to attack you in the media, attack your party in the media. Is that what you're saying?
Certainly, they said it.
These are strong allegations.
It's not an allegation. Let them come and dispute it. We have proofs.
And that audio wasn't doctored. It's totally fake.
We claim, we attribute, automatic is a fake as far as we are concerned at the party. It's a fake audio. You see, when you doctor something, immediately you intentionally, with bad intention, you change the original content of information. That information become fake.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is still Nation's Voice Tower, your most preferred YouTube channel. You heard it all there from Mr. Farouk Umar, the National Secretary for the Labour Party. He played down possibilities of the audio record being authentic, thereby rendering it doctored and fake. Now, this audio, without doubt, is coming out as a form of blackmail to tarnish the image of the man in question, Peter Obi. Obviously, it's also coming at a point where various opposition parties feel that this is a time to dent his already smooth political career as known in the public space. Of course, looking at the fact that there is still an ongoing case, they're talking about the Presidential Election Tribunal case still on, where he hopes to reclaim his stolen mandate, according to him. Although the Labour Party and its supporters feel that this is an attempt to monitor Peter Obi and his phone calls, and also an attempt to thwart his efforts and to truncate his political career, his already flourishing political career. You heard it all there from the National Secretary of the Labour Party. Now, if you analytically go through this particular trend, you would know that the National Communications Commission, NCC, were mentioned somehow in this trend or in this particular case. Reasons being that a lot of citizens in Nigeria feel that since there is a plot to monitor the calls of such a figure or a dignitary in the country, that means the rest of the citizens and the rest of Nigerians are not safe security-wise, especially with their communications. Communications are meant to be private. Ruben Abati of Arise News carefully gave the involvement of NCC in this case, and the statement NCC put through to Nigerians in order to take themselves out and exclude themselves from this particular trend. Watch Ruben Abati.
Audio of a private conversation between Mr. Peter Obi, presidential candidate of the Labour Party, and Bishop David Oyedepo of the Living Faith Church, the Winners Chapel. Well, you can't blame the Labour Party for saying that, look, it looks like there is an attempt to monitor all the conversations held on Mr. Peter Obi's phone in the last 1 year as an attempt to set him up for one reason or the other. And specifically in one of the statements that was issued, the National Communications Commission was mentioned in this regard. I think that the NCC, in order to lower tension in the country, will need to come out and say that, look, this is not true. It's also important to note that this could generate fear within the community, with people thinking they are.
From the statement there, you would know that the NCC, the National Communications Commission, have distanced themselves from the fact that they had a hand in this audio leak. Okay, if it was a recorded call from Peter Obi, and if these statements were made during those calls, that means in any way the statements weren't supposed to be made public. Neither were the statements supposed to be heard by another party aside those those involved in this conversation. All right, that is to say that there is little or no gravity to the statement that the Labour Party presidential candidate made, because if he wanted to incite a sort of religious war, as is alleged, that means he should have made that particular pronouncement public. Okay, that is that about the analysis. I hope you really understood that part, where I would like you to understand that Peter Obi and the Labour Party have come out outrightly to distance themselves from this audio leak and to say that the APC are at it again. They are pointing fingers at the APC, who is the main opposition party right now. The Labour Party camp are making accusations at the APC, citing references where the APC have threatened to deal with the Labour Party and its candidates, especially in the media space. Okay, and this is what is we are seeing right now. We wouldn't stop seeing more of blackmails and backlashes from different political parties until the issue of the mandate is settled. That is that about that particular update. Yes, I have something for you still. Now, Nigerians in diaspora have taken their time to protest or take a peaceful protest to the embassy in London. This has been happening for the past days, and today marked a very strong protest day for these Nigerians in diaspora, as their spokesperson took it upon himself to enlighten people around and those in the embassy on the reasons why they have embarked on this peaceful protest. Watch this video.
Where I serve as a polling unit agent, I just want to let you know that not only that, we find out on the night while we were still doing collation that some of our polling unit agents were sleeping at the collation center, that the results for presidential election that was supposed to happen uploaded by viewers going into the IRS, we find out that only the results for the other votings and elections, except for the presidential, were uploaded. The results for presidential election was never uploaded. Yet, Mahmoud Yakubu INEC went ahead and declared somebody a presidential candidate while we were still having problems uploading the results from the presidential elections. So, what we had was just a selection. There is no, just like our vice principal said, there is no president now for Nigeria. There is no president-elect. And finally, this is what I'm going to say. Because I'm a lawyer, I'm able to read the 100-page petition submitted by Labour Party and Obi to the election tribunal. One of the most important things you have to understand is this, and you have to realize, the person they select as the current president for Nigeria does not meet the constitutional requirements. Let me say that again. He does not meet the constitutional requirements. His vice president does not meet the constitutional requirements. So, we want the United States to do the right thing. We want the United States Congress to do the right thing, to make sure they stand with the majority of the Nigerian people and make sure that democracy actually prevails in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Those Nigerians there feel that their absence from their homeland, Nigeria, shouldn't stop them from exercising their franchise, neither will it stop them from trying to reclaim their stolen mandates, according to the spokesperson there. So this protest was aimed at making it known and making it crystal clear that Nigerians, even those in diaspora, feel aggrieved over the inconclusive results produced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, as regards the presidential elections that took place on the 25th of February 2023. That is that from our table. I hope you've really enjoyed this time with us. If you're an incoming subscriber, make sure you tap the subscribe button. If you're an already existing subscriber, make sure you like, share, and drop a comment for us in the comment section. Okay, it is by these actions that YouTube gets to recommend our videos to people in Nigeria and in diaspora. We're drawing the curtain. See you next time.